In this video, I want to show you how to use the latest portfolio calculator. We've updated this through February the 7th, and we've added additional portfolios to the drop-down menu. And so, for example, once you download it, you open this up. Make sure you are in the Capstone worksheet. There's multiple worksheets at the bottom. Those all do the calculations. You really only need to be in the Capstone worksheet down here at the bottom. And then you can look at all the performance stats up here as they change when you select a portfolio from the drop-down menu. So for example, if you choose the Stock Index Portfolio 2020, 19 trading systems, it will update. You give it a minute, then it updates. And you see the maximum drawdown is 23,415. It's currently in a 1327.50 drawdown after reaching equity peaks. The margin required is 49,500. That is based on a net position of all strategies taking a position at once. So for example, if all the ES strategies were either long or short, instead of any offsetting, and I've never seen all strategies take a net position. So that is the conservative number. These are conservative numbers, and you add that to the max drawdown to get the account size required. So an aggressive number would be to cut your margin in half and add it to the max drawdown. So if you did that, it would be about 50K. That's aggressive though, because you could there could be a time in the future where there is more margin requirement required if volatility picks up. So that is how you would. That's how you could see these numbers. Also, I've added additional numbers. I've had the number of trading systems in the past. Now it includes the number of contracts. In the past, number of trading systems was really the number of contracts. So you have 19 strategies in this portfolio, but some of these trade more than one contract. So this setup includes 23 contracts because Cobra 3, Tick Count Trend 2, 1 minute, 5 minute, and then Tick Pulse all trade 2 contracts instead of 1. Then the total number of months, 146, winning months, 106, losing months, 40. And then you've got the total net profit since 2008, average annual profit, average monthly profit, largest losing day, largest winning day, and then I've also added since 2008 max consecutive winning days and max consecutive losing days, and then max consecutive winning months, max consecutive losing months. And then you can also come down here at the bottom and you can look at all the monthly histories, and you can see where it is this year. It's up $17,000 as of February the 7th, 2020. You can see the equity curve, you can see the drawdown curve, and one of the things you notice is we study the drawdown curve. We like the cyclical nature of it, and we look for time periods when we can narrow this drawdown curve becomes more narrow. And if you take a look at this, all the 200K portfolio, let me select that. So we've added the 100K portfolio as well. So I wanted to show you that the 100K portfolio has been recently added. It's a 100K day trade only portfolio. So I'm going to add day trade to that. So all these strategies are just day trade strategies, and you can see the 100K day trade portfolio and what it's done this year. It had a great January. It's right at break even so far in February. Only 7 trades on the February the 7th, just 1 week of trading done, and a nice cyclical drawdown curve. You can also take a look at the other statistics that we've talked about. And it requires 91,000, but aggressively, if you cut that margin in half, that would be aggressive. You'd add that to the total, and you get about 55,000, 60,000. 35 systems, each trading 1 contract, so total number of contracts is 35. Winning months 123, losing months 23. Max consecutive winning months 23. Max consecutive losing months is 2. Winning days in a row 14. Losing days in a row is 8. And let's look at the 200K portfolio now. 200K. And it's going to update. So now you see the updates. Maximum consecutive winning days 19. Maximum consecutive losing days is 7. Only 1 losing month, no 2 losing months in a row historically, and 19 losing months. And so this has 40 trading systems with 44 contracts, $21,500 drawdown. Let's look at the drawdown curve in the months. This year it's up 24K so far. And I love the cyclical nature of this drawdown curve. Very narrow gray sections. The gray sections are very narrow, and that's the 200K. Now let's just look at you can go through these and you can test different setups. So this is all 74 strategies. It's at an equity peak. and it's up 39,000 on the month. Very fast drawdowns, very quick spikes and recoveries in the drawdown curves. They recover more quickly, and so that is the 74 strategies that we currently have and where it's at. And so this is just a portfolio calculator to let you do combined end of day equity curve analysis. Now, if you want to customize your portfolio, say you want to try different contracts and have certain strategies and not certain strategies, you can just ignore this and start typing in numbers here. What I would do though first is I would go file, and then I would do save as. So you want to go file, and then you want to save it as, and I would say, just name it whatever you want. And then you'd have both this calculator, Capstone Portfolio Calculator, and then say a scratch calculator. Because once you start typing numbers in here, notice the formula at the top. If you type in numbers in there, that formula will go away and the drop-down menu will no longer work. So use the drop-down menu as much as you want in this one, and then save it as a different file. And then I would just go through here and delete. I would highlight this one, scroll down to the bottom, hold the shift key, and hit delete. And you would delete all the formulas, and then the drop-down menu won't work anymore, and then you can test. You can just type in ones and twos and threes, or however many contracts you want. This represents contracts. For the E-minis, you could type in 0.1 to represent micros. So E-mini S&P, E-mini NASDAQ, and gold have micros. So you could type in 0.1 to get the results. These results include $25 round turn, slippage, and commission. So that is a brief tutorial on how to use the Capstone Trading Systems Portfolio Calculator.